What is up, everyone? Welcome to Ecom and Beyond. With
That's
my
morning show.
buddy, Anthony Pittsburgh in the house.
What up?
Hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. First person in the house, Cajun reseller. Good morning. We got Johnny in the house, Cajun Roots. He's on the cooking show.
Johnny.
If you love some cooking, want to see what he's chefing up, check out his channel. We have Dan M in the house. Dan M, the IT man. What up, man? We have Big Texas Picker. Good morning. Christina Moore. Good morning. Sandollar. What up? Hope
Hey,
all
Ray.
that auction stuff's going well. Good morning. Steampunk Town. What is up? Nice to see you. Nikki T. What is going on? The Zion Whisperer. I need some luck. I ordered 2 blaster boxes, so I need you to send me some luck my way. Steven, what up? Scroggins. How you doing, buddy? Ventures with the Hudsons. Good morning. Kelly, the Ecom on board. What up? Yeah, you got to work on that.
Yeah. I hit her with those like OG punch out moves, like. Is that an epic fail?
Yes, that was
a little baby fail.
I'd agree with that. DC Sales in the house. Good morning. We got Paul Gates City Picker. What is up? Brittany. And don't forget them brands. What is that? The Hippitus, the Flippitus.
What up?
Good morning.
Mama.
KJ, what is up? Nice to see you. Stealer Hearts, of course. Moronic Pest, good morning. The Thrifting Goomba, what up, Mike? Tease Flips, good morning. Michelle Lathan, good morning. Oh. We got Just Me Kathy, what is up?
Hey, Kathy.
Your Best You, good morning. Nice to see you.
Hey, Candace. She'll be with us tomorrow, guys. So if you want to get to know her better, come hang out with us tomorrow morning.
You know what?
Well, and apparently our guest today is Nala. I don't know why, but for some reason his fur hates my green screen. Or my green screen hates his fur. One or the other.
We have the infamous Stacker in the house.
What up, Jimmy?
Definitely enjoying that juice, Jimmy. Infamous juice, though. Got Cajun Roots reseller. What up, Johnny? He's on his other channel. Nice to see you again. And I think that is it. So if I missed you, please say something in chat so we can acknowledge you. But thank you for everyone for being here. Sorry we're a few minutes late. I was doing something and I was like, wait a minute, what time is it? So that was totally my fault.
He was lion taming the beard. He was grooming it, and he takes curling irons to it and everything. So he has his whole thing. Whenever I first pop in the green room in the morning, he's like one of them old ladies with curlers all in, only it's in his beard, and then he starts pulling it out and brushing it ever so gently. So it's a process, folks. It takes a long time to look pretty for you.
It usually takes about 5 people to start brushing and just lion taming all at the same time. It's like when you go like in the back room or like backstage, like when someone's doing a show, there's like the makeup team and all that. Get this thing party in the morning. By that I mean I woke up like this. So I hope everyone had a great weekend. I had a pretty decent sales weekend. How's everything your way over there, Pittsburgh?
It's been better. It hasn't been terrible, like by any stretch, but definitely not the weekend I'm accustomed to having. You know, especially like during the pandemic, where like my numbers have been like kind of skewed in the higher direction. It was kind of like a meh weekend. Did you sell it?
Yep.
You sold it because I was going to say I actually had a buyer for you for on that.
Guess how much I got for this?
$100.
You know what?
I was going to say I had somebody willing to drop a Benji on it for you. like local.
It was someone local.
Nice.
It was
Did somebody I sent your way or no?
I have no way of knowing unless you know their name is on eBay, but it was somebody definitely in PA. I gotta pack it after the show.
That's cool. Yeah, I was talking about it the other day with somebody.
We got Simply Dan in the house. What is up? It's nice to be in your presence live for a second the other day.
Yeah, it was. It was really nice.
Big Texas Picker says, gotta take care of the beard. He said he can't grow one. It's the first time, literally the first and the only time I've grown a beard like this ever. And it's been growing for almost 2 years now. So I definitely need to get a trim up though. Definitely need to get just to get it like dialed back a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, that beard is on fleek. Dude, what
KJ wants to know, Anthony Nate, Yin's ready to thrift this week.
You know it. I'm going today, this afternoon.
Yeah, yours is open up today. Mine isn't open up until Wednesday.
I would go like right after the show, but I need to wait till I either have my wife or my mom with me. And my wife has plans like literally right after work to go meet up with a friend of hers. So I have to wait for my mom to get out of work so I can get that 25% off healthcare worker discount. Because they're not doing any of the specials, like none of the colors or anything right away, but they do offer 25% off to healthcare workers. So definitely grab my mom. Oh, KJ is going to the bins Wednesday morning. That's awesome. Yeah, I was considering going out there. You'll have to let me know how it is on Wednesday, if it's like crazy with people or whatnot. But yeah, I would love to go to the bins.
Yeah, they're doing like senior citizens and people that have like they're high risk. They get in and like right on time when they open at 10, and then everyone else can't get into 11. So just FYI, if anyone is going out to the good old Goodwill. We got Yellow Brick Road reselling. What is up? Yeah. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. But yeah, like last Thursday or Friday? I thought they were supposed to open, or it was last Friday. I left. Yeah. Or no, was it?
Yeah, Friday. Dude, Ross still hasn't opened, man.
Yeah, I went out. What was it, Saturday? Yeah, I went out Saturday after going looking at cars and stuff like that, and yeah, it was kind of like status quo. Like nothing extra seemed to be open.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like Walmart, of course, was open. What else did I go to? I don't think I really went. I went to Targets and Walmarts. I was hunting Zions, and I hit 6. Phoenix Flipper, what is up? Nice to see you.
Dude, it's weird because if you go on to Target's app, it'll let you bring up Mosaic, and it'll have it like right at the price that it should be at store, but it won't let you actually buy it online, which sucks because I was trying to go on there and just buy a bunch online and then have them just send it to my local store for me, and it didn't work.
If you have the UPC, I can try and search for them.
Yeah, I can get it for you because I've been like bricksaking it and stuff like that too. Okay. I've been literally checking every place I can, like daily.
Have you been able to go in other areas or just basically your local?
No, I can go pretty much anywhere with it. I checked Ohio and West Virginia too, in case that's what you were thinking. Yeah, I checked like all surrounding areas because I'm not above driving to get some of that glorious Zion action in my life.
KJ's gonna go hang out with us while she's at the bins Wednesday, so she'll let us know basically semi-live. KJ says they haven't opened up yet. Yeah, I think they're open up. I think Ross and everything else opens up Wednesday. So I don't know if that's where you work at, but Justin says, y'all's obsession with the beard is a bit odd sometimes. Legit should have its own show. What? That's crazy. What are you trying to say, Justin? Philly Road Tech, good morning.
I just respect good facial hair. What's going on, man?
We have CS Sales, good morning. The flipping accountant, what is up? Hope you're having some good Amazon sales over there, buddy. Yeah, I've shipped out my first big FBA order going out today. So we'll see how things crank up finally. I kind of went in limbo mode for a little bit, mainly because I didn't know what the market was going to do. And, everything is just in question because of everything going on. So kind of like just took a step back, and because of the vehicle situation, I knew I was going to need some money to put into it. So I didn't want to go like balls to the wall like I normally would do and just literally buy anything walking that hit a certain mark of ROI of 100, like my 100% ROI or the decent rank or whatever. So I've dialed back. So I hope everything's going well. Did you send out your FBA order?
Not yet, no. I still have to finish packing it. I didn't end up finishing it yesterday because my mom came over. I ended up hanging out with her for a while.
What up, Shane? Good to see you, man. Everything's good up in Minnesota.
Yeah. Speaking of Shane, by the way, I got I think it might have been you, man. I got a offer the other day for a card yesterday, and I recountered it. I didn't realize it was you. I think it might have been you. But if it's you, I'm good at whatever price you offered. For other people, I normally try to get like top dollar. But yeah, if that was you, man, like I wasn't trying to like shiest you. I just thought you were a random person. I didn't realize till afterwards that it might have been you because I didn't get a message with it. But if it's not you, then just disregard.
If anyone ever offers me something on my store that's weird, please let me know, because my whole mindset would be way different than from a regular buyer or whatever. Because I just like it. Yeah, I mean, like it's like I consider you guys like friends and family. You know what I'm saying? And you guys get friends and family discounts.
Okay,
so you don't think of you unless it was a Khalil Mack card.
So I had a brain fart for the show tomorrow. I accidentally double booked it. So tomorrow we actually have Cajun Roots reseller with us, Johnny. And then Thursday we have Candace, your best you. So definitely make sure you guys come out for both of those guys. I think it was a Khalil Mack card, actually.
Definitely had a Khalil Mack.
Yeah, so if you want the Khalil Mack, like it's yours.
Because he had a jersey card I was making an offer on that kind of just, I don't know what it was, why I did it for. I sent him like a 99-cent offer or something on it one time, just joking around, and I don't know what we're doing, but I think it was the day we did our store reviews or something.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We did something like that, and I pulled it up, and I sent you like a super low ball offer on it or something.
Yeah.
Funny. I was trying to do a penny, it wouldn't let me do it.
Oh yeah, it's cool, Shane. No worries, man. No worries. I just saw North Mankato or whatever the city is you live in, and I was like, I wonder if that's Shane, because I remember on your label whenever I put your package together the other day that it was North Mankato, and so I asked Nate. I was like, dude, do you know what Shane's eBay name is? And Nate was like, yeah. And I could have sworn it was similar, so I was just wondering. But no big deal either way. Like I said, it's, no worries. What's up, Virginia? Good morning to you. We have Sam in the house, Dapper Tiger. Good to see you, my man. Cody Fontaine, what is up?
You guys are rolling in packs today.
Yeah.
Or if my notification went out or whatever.
Shane said that's funny. I think I just found that random on eBay. You probably didn't think it was me because it was like all ghetto looking. That was I took that picture I think the first or second day my dog had the seizure, and basically I was trying to keep him comfortable, but I was trying to do work at the same time. So literally, I was just listing on my nightstand in my bedroom, and all the pictures I took that day are trash. But yeah, so that's probably why you wouldn't think it was me.
What's up, Glenn? Nice to see you. God, things are
Glenn.
They're way down your way. I'm pretty sure.
Justin's in the house, flipping accountant. What's up, man?
What up,
dude? That's awesome. He's shipping out discontinued, hard to find candy on eBay today. Nice. I've been doing that a lot too, with stuff that ages out of being able to go to Amazon, like just bad pickups on my behalf, like because I was like, oh man, I'm excited because this is like a really good rank and it's good money, but then I forget to look at the expiration date and realize that they're within the time frame that Amazon doesn't like to sell stuff, so I'll end up putting on eBay and it still sells pretty well.
That reminds me, I should have picked up something that I bought before and it sold real fast and I forgot to grab more, so it's probably in that category right now. So
oh, hello.
Let me guess. Khalil Mack?
Yeah. Was that you?
No. But I'm just
that
the beard told me that. The beard.
Yeah, dude, you didn't have to grab that Khalil
Mack. Matt says I still haven't found any cards. I've gotten the jonesing to open up some of those cards. I actually bought 2 blaster packs off of a viewer. And he hit me up on Instagram saying he had boxes, so I bought 2 blasters for $100 shipped. And I just want to try and get his eye on. If I can pull a sign Zion,
I think if you got his eye on, man.
I'm going sign Zion.
Are you doing it on camera, or are you going to do it like private?
I'm gonna do it live.
Either way, I want to be in on that.
What up, Alex? Good to see you, man.
So thank you, Shane. I will get that in with your package that I have upstairs.
That's a jersey.
Yep. And just because of that complaint I got the other day, I'm gonna make sure it's dust free for you.
Yeah, someone said that Anthony's cards had too much dust on them, or something like.
I mean, they were 30-year-old Magic Johnson cards. Like, what do you expect? Like, there's bound to be some kind of dust in a 30-year-old sleeve. But yeah, just to be on the safe side, because this is stored with the Magic Johnson.
Hey, speaking of which, this is the person I bought it from. Seesaw Flips. That is awesome. What up, man? Nice to see you. Appreciate you hooking me up with those boxes, man. So he actually
Blue Genesis Kevin Porter last night. That is awesome, dude.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I love me some Kevin Porter. He plays for the Cavs, so I collect all Cavs.
Yeah, he said that he's gonna send you a couple cards in the box for you.
Dude, that's awesome. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that.
Yes, he asked me what my favorite team was at the Go Lake show.
So Johnny said, have I seen his new T-shirts and mugs? I have, dude. They're epic. Yeah, Nate was showing me them the other day. You should drop a link for them, Johnny. Those are pretty dope if anyone wants to check out his stuff. So Shane now has a dust-free case.
She said, went to sleep to Jason Thrift Trader on Pirates Live and woke up on him on Robbins because she showed overnight in Insomniacs. Pittsburgh, see you tomorrow for Bible study. My church opened yesterday.
Awesome. Yeah, I'd love to see you tomorrow for it.
See you, Virginia.
It's cool to hear your church open back up too.
Yeah, definitely.
I know that's been like really hard for a lot of people not having, a place to like go and be around a lot of people. Like on the Reggie. That was always the nice thing about going to church for a lot of people, you know what I mean? Like it's a good way to like get around people for support, especially for like you're going through a hard time, which right now, like literally the world is pretty much collectively going through a hard time. So I'm glad to hear some churches are opening back up.
What up, flipping goodies? Nice to see you, man.
Johnny dropped his links there. If anyone wanted to take a look at them, maybe if you want to share one on the screen, Nate, just so people could see it. But yeah, that's his merch.
I could do like this.
They call him Johnny Big Pimpin' Cajun Roots Reseller.
Is that the right one? I know it's.
Look at that handsome man. I would be showcasing that too if you really want the subscribers and likes to go up.
I had to.
Oh, see, look, you ruined my pose and everything. I was about to get you a whole bunch of lady subscribers.
I hate when I do that when I'm I accidentally hit the back button.
Look at that. Oh, there it goes. You pulled it back up anyway. So
there's Cajuns gear.
Oh, that sucks, Kelly. Are you in the choir? You should like make it. Oh, look at that! All them different colors.
Oh, let me take this off. Hold on, I can see it.
Nate, you're. I think you're slowly starting to become the next Britney Brands because you're getting like all the brands of like the YouTubers. Like who's all in your stable right now? Of like
of creator merch, you mean?
Yeah, dude, you're like the manager for the resale community. You're like the Jimmy Hart. You need to come out with a megaphone, bro.
I got Uncle B, you, me, Cajun, Nurse Flipper, LL Stash.
Nice.
I think that's it.
Anybody else interested in getting stuff like Johnny has there? Nate has a hookup where he's literally making it cheap for you guys to sell merchandise. So I have a lot of my stuff through Nate now, and there's just nice, high quality stuff. Everything that we've ordered thus far through Nate's company here has all been on the up and up. How's the turnaround time? Because I know we ran into a few hiccups during like the pandemic as far as like stuff taking a little bit longer to get pushed through. Has that like sped up at all?
It's sped up a little bit. Like right now, I have a good amount of orders in right now, and once everything opens up, which is starting to, of course, nationwide, it will get better.
Mm-hmm.
But it's nothing insane or anything. It's definitely faster than Teespring by far. But once things really start getting rolling, it'll be like 2 or 3 day turnaround.
Yeah.
So it's really, really awesome. What up, Sonny? Nice to see you, bud.
What's up, dude? Appreciate you being here, Sonny. Sonny's a good dude. If you guys haven't had a chance to check out Las Vegas thrifts, make sure you do it because he's awesome. You guys will like him. Super nice dude.
Alex, what time are you doing your auction Saturday?
That's right. I think his is in the evening. Aren't you guys doing it during your Bad Boys of Reselling show? But yeah, we need to like promote the heck out of that. If you have like a thumbnail or something, dude, send it over. We'll push that out for you. We'll promote it even during our auction on Saturday. That way you'll get you'll definitely get like pretty much any of the people we get.
Oh, that'd be cool. That'd be awesome. I would love to make some of Commonwealth Pickers stuff, man. Kevin's awesome.
Dude, you need to make him an Enderman shirt.
Definitely. I could definitely do that. Definitely. Okay, it's okay. I was thinking it was before or something like that. Okay, so we're definitely not going to go on top of each other, so that's good. We try to not go over top of people, but it's so hard with auctions and stuff. There's a lot of people doing it now. It's a very popular trending topic, and that's what our topic is for today.
Yep.
Do you want to go first with what's trending? What you think is trending right now?
Yeah, I mean, like as far as I guess we can kind of talk this in two different directions. We can kind of talk what's trending reselling, what's top or what's trending. YouTube too, you know, because a lot of people that are with us are content creators. If not, you're definitely a content consumer. So there's definitely going to be a lot of trends that I think you're going to continue to see. And there's a lot of stuff that's trending right now. Like, I mean, right now coming out of quarantine, man, there's going to be a lot of people wanting to get outside and to do like outdoor activities now. So like, I think right now is a really good time to be selling, you know, baseball equipment, you know, that kind of stuff, any kind of sporting equipment. Shoes are going to be hot because everybody's going to want to be getting outside and everybody's going to want some fresh kicks. Obviously sports cards right now are through the roof. Pokemon, like all the game cards are still through the roof. I think that's going to continue at least throughout the rest of the year. Like I'd be shocked if it doesn't keep going strong. But yeah, I'd say like YouTube though, like right now auctions are huge. They're blowing up. They're on a rise. So I'd say you're definitely going to start seeing a lot more YouTube auctions. Obviously, dumpster diving still really hot. Storage is really hot, even though storage has kind of been down because of the pandemic. There's been a lot of stuff that's been like kind of down because of the pandemic that I think is going to be coming back with a vengeance here soon, as soon as the world, you know, starts opening up and getting back to normal.
I think because of, you know, how, like you just said, like how there went from basically, you know, tons of storage locker videos in a good way, not like an oversaturation or anything, but then, you know, all of a sudden, boom, here they are again. Like, I think they're definitely going to really pop off really hard again, because there is a big, huge dramatic of people that, you know, like watching that content that's not even reseller because, you know, involved. They like seeing the, you know, storage wars and everything else that, you know, that was on TV and stuff like that. So because of that type of draw that initially came from the TV show, it hit the masses. So now the masses are out searching it versus, you know, like how to sell on eBay or how to sell on Amazon or anything like that. So I think that will definitely continue to go, you know, content wise. But I mean, resale wise, man, like vintage stuff for me has been just flying. Like, of course, the Talk Boy went. I sold some Dick Tracy toys. They flew out.
Did you sell Pee Wee?
No, I haven't listed Pee Wee yet. I have actually two Pee Wees. I have Pee Wee, and then I have the chair, whatever the chair's name is, I can't remember. So I'm gonna put the chair and Pee Wee together, and then I have one Pee Wee by himself. So it will match up pretty nicely.
Yeah, for sure. We got a few trends in the chat here. We've had two people say pole and pole equipment and stuff like that. Yeah, that stuff's going to be really great because especially people being cooped up for 2 months, they're definitely going to want to get out and pole, especially now that summer's here. So yeah, that's definitely going to be something that you want to keep an eye out for. Just like Sam says here, golfing equipment is fire. Look at Casey, man, over there at Carolina Hustler. That dude is selling golf clubs left and right. So that's definitely something good to check out. Dan said for us to check out our DMs, and I'm going to scroll because I think I missed a few bolos, but
I got
I want to see what the IT man has in store for the show right now. So I'm pretty sure he did something epic.
He always does. Let me load it up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You guys ready for this? Are you ready? Get your merch, folks. Get your merch right here. You can be a part of Nate Dizzy's stable. Oh, you know it.
I mean, honestly, like, you know,
dude, that's what you need. Is like you need like a cheesy get your merch made here slogan type thing to put on there, and then you can start plastering that everywhere you go.
I mean, I enjoy making it, and you know, like I enjoy helping people like find some good stuff. You know what I mean? Like there's a bunch of different printers out there that's on the internet nowadays that that just doesn't make good stuff, and or people go straight to Teespring, which you know what I mean, like it takes forever and they overcharge and all that type of stuff. So it's just my way of just trying to help. Rev says that the Nate suit is amazingly awesome. I love everyone, by the way. Pee Wee's chair's name's Cherry. So Cherry and Pee Wee. That is right. He did make that really easy to remember. Somehow I forgot about it.
Way to go, Nate.
That was awesome. So Nikki T says some of these stores opening back up are going to be pushing deep discounts, so RA might be profitable.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
If they're pushing deep discounts, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I need them to right now because go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I need him to because I'm trying to get my eBay back on that baller level right now, and it just ain't. It like I'm selling a bunch of cards right now, but like a lot of my other inventory is like literally dried up just because I haven't sourced eBay outside of cards for 2 months now. So like I still have stuff. Like yesterday I got my pretty good stuff like for free. I've been lucky with people giving me free stuff lately. Like I got these are Coach like rain boots that are like used like maybe once if that. And then I got these too. I think this might be Coach as well. Yeah, this is Coach leather boot, and I don't even think this was ever worn. I think it's still brand new. I got those for free. So like I'm just like blessed with knowing people that have crap that they don't use anymore and don't want it in their house, and they give it to me to put on eBay. So
yeah, like the RA stuff, depending on what it is, it's always been okay for me, of course. But if they have some deep discounts, it's more or less going to be of like hoping not to jump on something that all the stores are liquidating out and where it's going to be Tank City. That's the only thing I'm worried about.
Yeah, I would say, KJ, if you do get any Toy Story stuff, just send me a message and let me know it's you, so that way I can give you a better deal.
Kelly says, I've been selling a lot of pull-related stuff. Definitely pulls, of course, are going to be hot with the, with everyone opening up and actually getting out and doing stuff with that. And not only that, like, I guess that would be a good way to stay clean, too, with all the chemicals and stuff.
Yep. They're talking about clippers being hot right now. Yeah, that stuff's super hot because most people don't want to have all this going on. But it's funny. My aunt is actually a hairdresser, and she said something to my mom like, "Why don't you just have Aunt come over to the house and I'll give him a haircut?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm like dying for a haircut, but I was like, I can't get one till June." And they're like, "Why?" And I was like, "Because my boy Grimes is about to hit 100K by the end of May," and I said I'd do something crazy with my hair if he hits it. So I'm purposely not doing anything with the hair till the end of the month. Grimes hits at 100K.
Let's see where Grimes is at right now. Do a status. He's at 68.2.
So he only needs like 31.8 for something crazy to happen to my head.
Yeah, I think you might have.
I just realized my blue diamond isn't there. Yeah.
So it looks like if you have like a ring or something like that, and the diamond fell out. It's basically looks like what your hand is right now.
Yeah. Because I forget, I set my green screen to blue.
Yellow Brick Reselling says I still have a big death pile, but have also ventured into liquidation for eBay. Yeah, liquidation's going to be really good. just like Dapper Tiger said, liquidation games should be interesting. Like all the bulk stuff, Ross, any place that would buy like basically like the department store leftovers or pickles, man. It should be really, really awesome.
So Shane wants to know what the consolation prize is if Grimes doesn't hit it. I would say I'm gonna get a fresh haircut. That'll always be my consolation prize. And Mickey T says a bedazzled goatee. Maybe I'll have my wife bedazzle me one of these mornings if she's off. I'll have her come down and bedazzle me live on the show.
I say we have Anthony get his dapper haircut, but not only that, leave his beard grow for a couple months. We'll see what his beard looks like. Let it all hang out.
Justin said we should all refer to our subscribers like the guys do for Grimes. I'm almost at 0.2K. Yeah, you're gonna get there though, man. I believe it. I think that all of us are gonna get where we want to go as long as we all stick together and support one another. You know, there's no reason that if you're consistent with content, there's no reason that you shouldn't get where you want to go. You know, especially if you're always learning and trying to get better. You know, that's something that I'm trying to do. You know, I've even been considering actually going out and spending money for like Morning Fame or, you know, one of the things just to get better with like SEO scores and stuff like that, just to put a little bit more, you know, effort into growing on YouTube.
Yeah, Alex says people are going to be outside. Pay attention to influencers and celebrities. Whenever they promote, will be the next Clippers. That's basically how it always goes with things. Like celebrities will either like a product or will get paid from a company or sponsored or whatever. And next you know that item that, you know, could be found at Dollar Tree, next you know it's like the next $1 million, $1 billion item. It's crazy how just someone saying, "Hey, I like this product," just goes. So paying attention to like the news and TV stuff, like actually watching TV is actually good, you know, to see what people are actually promoting or who's on what commercials and stuff.
Yep. That's a great point. I mean, he even said, you know, go on Instagram to see what's hot. You know what I mean? Like that's what I do for Amazon. Like I will source like literally what I think people need. You know what I mean? Like what I think a lot of people, like the masses, are going to want to get.
Right.
So, and if you can figure that out, then you're in good shape.
Definitely.
Pretty much on any.
What up, Freddie? Rhino Liquidations. Nice to see you. Hope you're coming to the burger soon. Flipping accounts says, I think I'm going to risk it and get a haircut today. I don't want to look like Cousin It. Dude, my hair is ridiculous. I was looking at myself in the mirror to put my hoodie on, or not my hoodie on, but my hat on or whatever. My hair just like wolfs out everywhere from the back. So it's like I have a beard in the back of my head right now.
I think mine does a little bit too, but I got like a stretch hat, so I can literally just push it down and like touch my
watch
hair.
this.
Yeah, you got the workings of a mullet going on there, bro.
It's not really a mullet. It's just really long. Like it's just long and crazy.
Dude, you know what you need to do? Like a couple years from now, you need to rock a mullet. It's like a bald mullet. That'd be sick. Like partially combed over. Business in the front, party in the back. I would be a fan of that.
Guys. See how Anthony is to me. He treats me. He's supposed to be my friend.
I treat you really.
A bald mullet.
Hey, dude, I said I would get your cornrows or twisties or whatever. Like, you know, if Grimes hits out 100K.
He even made up a hairstyle.
You can make fun of me. I'll ball it, yeah. That would be sick. Yeah, Tatted Picker Frank says, I already got the mullet. Lucky.
What up, Harlan? Nice to see you, buddy.
So what are some trends that you're looking at, Nate?
I mean, honestly, just like with everything going on, like, what people, using now that more than they're using before. You know what I'm saying? Like if whenever people are cooped in a house, like video games, like that type of stuff. So I kind of look at it from that perspective, like, now that everyone's kind of getting out and about, like I'm sure like grilling and sports stuff and party supplies and that type of stuff would be really rocking and rolling. Like we got the 4th of July coming up, so people are going to be trying to basically put on their own fireworks display if they're allowed to in their own state. I know some people that do illegally. We're not going to mention any names, but actually in PA it's legal now, right?
Yeah, it's legal now.
So yeah, I put up my own fireworks display. So this year I'll be definitely doing an independent one somewhere, because basically they've like canceled like most of the major like gathering things like in the world now. Like 4th of July is like over, like it's like canceled. What's next? They're gonna say like we're just not gonna celebrate any holidays or anything like that. Memorial Day, we're not gonna celebrate that. Like that'd be ridiculous.
Is Memorial Day the one that's coming up at the end of the month?
I hope so. I get time and a half
or whatever. Well, whatever one of those days is coming up, my wife is off. So if you guys are off, you're welcome to come over to the house. I think it might be a Monday. Is it a Monday or a Monday?
It's definitely always a Monday. It's the 25th, so it's next week.
Yeah, so my wife is off that day. So if you guys want to come over we're gonna do like a cookout.
I work. I make crazy money that day. Like with my work, I make time and a half for being there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll make I don't even know what my new rate is.
Well, while you're working, you know what I'm gonna be doing? I'm gonna be making that eBay, Amazon, Macari, Poshmark money while I'm eating dead cooked animal flesh.
So check this out. I'll make $31.55 an hour plus $21.03 times 8. That's what I make that day. The 31.
This weekend is Memorial Weekend.
Times.
That's up on me if that's the case, because I didn't even go buy the meat yet.
If I were you, I'd go buy it now because I heard there's a shortage.
Yeah, I have like no room in my freezer, so like for stuff like that, I need to go like right as like I need the stuff, so that way it stays nice and fresh.
You might be eating chicken for Memorial Day.
Well, I mean, I know for a fact I have like burger patties and stuff in my freezer, but like when I have people over, I like to like get like the high quality stuff. You know what I mean?
I mean, for working Memorial Day for an 8-hour shift, I'll make $420 on that one day.
There you go.
That's insane. That's crazy. Yeah, we get time and a half, and then they give us 8 hours. Even if we work that day, we get 8 hours. So
yeah, I think Ash gets paid for it for being off, and both ways or whatever.
Harlan, you are definitely right. The yard sale is usually like right on Memorial Day, or a couple days before, like Friday, Saturday.
Yeah,
it goes insane because people are clearing out room for pulling out all their stuff, like extra lawn furniture. Like they're pulling all that stuff, so they're in the garage. They're pulling stuff out, and they're like, "Hey, we should have a yard sale. I got all this stuff out." So people usually go really, really awesome. I mean, like yard sales are really awesome.
So let's see, we got 3 within 20 miles right that are scheduled right now, but a lot of them aren't probably. The moving sale. Where's this at?
Hey, what's up, Beslov?
This is out near TJ.
So Paul wants to know, what time should I be there, Anthony?
Oh, Paul, dude, you can come over anytime, man. I got a spare bedroom just with your name on it, dude.
And then Shane said, going to be paying $15 a pound for high quality meat. You know it. It's probably
dude, when I have guests over, like I go to like Giant Eagle, which is like our like bougie grocery store here in Pittsburgh, and I'll go up to the meat counter and I'll literally buy like the best meats they have. Like if I'm getting burgers, I'll get the ones that are stuffed with like bacon and cheese, and like they're so dang good, man. If I'm getting like steaks, I'll get like the good ones. You know, so I like to make sure people get hooked up when they come to my house.
So what you're saying is, from what Nicotine said. So what I hear is that Anthony's feeding us all on 4th of July.
Yeah, come to Pittsburgh. We'll have a big party. It'll be at Nate's house. I'll tell you what, if you go to Nate's house ever for anything, his wife is going to literally spoil the crap out of you. I went there for the Super Bowl. Not only did they have like literally like 12 different types of pretzel, chip, Cheeto, all those different things, but she gave me 3 different types of dip. Like, who is that thoughtful to a guest that goes, you know what, I'm going to give them 3 different options of dip?
Hold on one second. I gotta take real quick.
Did you say he has to tinkle real quick? Oh, he's a call. I just have to tinkle real quick. I'm going to say, what kind of 35-year-old man says I got to tinkle real quick? Was that a robocall?
You know it. It looked like a legit number too.
Nate's like straight robocalling during the morning show. Hold on. I have a robocall.
I'm gonna go get a.
You should have put him on speaker and messed with him, dude.
I'm gonna go to my local thrift store and get a suit like that, Rev. Just so for the next meetup party, whatever we got going on, it'll definitely be
you
lit.
need the megaphone too, though, Nate.
I'll find something. We'll figure it out. I'm sure I'll be.
I want to see Nate on the corner with a megaphone in that suit going, "Get your Cajun Roots reseller merchandise, folks." That would be epic. Get out there and panhandle, Nate.
Alex says, my neighbors have horses, just saying we won't go hungry.
Nice.
Yowza. KJ says she's volunteering to put it in her house. There we go. We got a venue.
Heck yeah.
Alex says horse is a normal thing in Miami. It's called, I don't know what that word is, but I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. I'm terrible.
I know some people eat horse meat. Apparently it's like real stringy. I've never had it unless like McDonald's or somebody fed it to me and I didn't know.
Because they're just like really like lean animals, you know what I mean?
Yeah. They've got almost as much muscle as me. You just can't tell because I hide it underneath fat.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah.
There's no way you got much as muscle as a horse.
I'm saying I have more muscle than a horse. I mean, don't make me like bust out some like sick poses, man, because I will do it.
Do I have to cue the Hulk Hogan music?
You might have to.
Start playing the intro.
I'm just saying, if I start hearing real American, it might go down in here. Brother. And then we lose all subscribers. The minute boobs hit the screen.
Nick Pickthrift just came in. She's like, "Hey," and it's like,
he's like, "Yeah, I'm gone. Thanks for being here, and I'm sorry I've ruined your day."
Even the sports part came in, and the next year he's gone.
Hey, what's up, man? I'm again.
What up?
Sorry I've ruined your day.
Oh man, there goes our viewer count. We're down to 4.
It's a good thing this is your channel.
Yeah, thanks a lot. It's always bamboozles with Nate.
Nick Pick says it was great.
So what do you got planned for today?
You're kind of looking at it. I'm gonna try to get some stuff listed. Definitely gonna get those boots listed because I feel like I'm gonna make some money on those. Then I gotta finish my shipping. Most of my shipping's done because it was basically mostly cards this weekend. So those are super quick and easy.
I'm surprised those.
Dan just left because I was flexing.
Nikki goes, "Hey, Anthony's flexing. Bye." Oh. Nikki said it was great. It was great. So Simply Dan says, so apparently in Italy there's a higher price mortadella made with horse and pork meat. Here in the States, it's mostly made of pork. Yeah, either way, it's yummy. Interesting.
I've definitely eaten mortadella before, and my family's like literally as off the boat Italian as you can get. So maybe I have eaten horse. I don't know. You know what's crazy? When I was a kid, and even still to today, like I see my mom doing it, right? Like she'll straight up make something, and like it's like the hoodest dish you've ever seen, right? So, and then she'll straight lie to your face about like what it is that you're eating, just so that like you don't not want to eat what she made. Like she does that all the time. Like one time I was over at my aunt's house and they were making like deer meat or something like that. And she was like, "Oh yeah, this is like really good, Kobe beef or whatever." And it's like you could tell because it's like a different there's a different taste to deer than there is like cow. But you know what I mean? She'd always come out the cut with like some kind of crazy like either creation or something nuts. Like here's a few dishes I grew up on. Man, like we'd want to get like Pizza Hut or whatever, right? Because like it was like big thing like growing up Pizza Hut. Like we want the stuffed crust, pan pizzas, like all that stuff. So I'd come home, my mom would be like, "Yeah, we're having pizza tonight." Like, so get excited for it. I'd be having friends over, we'd be having a sleepover. I'd be excited for that Pizza Hut. And the next thing you know, out the oven, right, comes like a cookie sheet with like some Wonder Bread on it with it was almost like she took a butter knife, grabbed some like tomato sauce, put it on top of there, and then a piece of that government cheese right on top, and that was our Pizza Hut for for the night. So like I always make fun of her for her ghetto pizzas, and it was funny one time I was on a low carb diet whenever I was in high school, and so I went out and I bought these like low carb pizza shells. So like literally you just need to put cheese and sauce and whatever meat you wanted on it and throw it in the oven. So like I come home and she has prepared one of these for me, but we didn't have any pepperoni or like any like conventional meat. So she like cuts up Slim Jims, like little beef snaps, and tries putting them on the pizza and feeding them to me as like little pepperonis. So yeah. We have some real unconventional stuff that we've eaten growing up. And that's probably why I eat everything now. Because of my mom just feed me like literally everything and the kitchen sink.
So seriously says the guy at work have made some homemade beef jerky, except it was deer. I still hate him. Deer jerky is actually good. The one thing that I got fooled with, and that was the first time I ever ate deer meat I was at a buddy's house and we're having a good old time, like partying or whatever. And he's like, "You want a steak, dude?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So I'm like, "Dude's gonna pull out steaks." I'm like, "This is what's up." So he's like in there chefing it up.
Yeah.
Then brings it out. I'm like, "Wow, that looks good." So I'm cut it and eating it. I crush it like literally in like 5 bites, right? Because like I'm hungry because I was indulging in some good times. But anyway, so I'm like, wait a minute. I says, that didn't taste like a normal steak, but it was good. Don't get me wrong, it was good. He goes, "Oh, it was deer." I'm like, what? I'm like, you don't just tell someone it's a steak and then it's deer steak. He's like, "Well, what's the difference?" I'm like, I don't know, but I mean, like, when you say steak, I expect like a normal, like, cow steak, like not Mr. Ed or or Bambi or whatever. Come on, man. Like, But then he busted out the deer jerky, and oh my goodness, like it was amazing. He had teriyaki and all types of different ones like that. Oh yeah, it was awesome. Nick Pickthorpe says she loves deer jerky too. Yeah. Deer jerky was so good, so good.
Dude, I don't know if you've ever been on a cruise, but like they offer you some like really weird options when you go on a cruise. And like literally we took my mom on a cruise, and like literally every night for dinner she would get like the weirdest thing on the menu. Like she would eat like shark and like you know what I mean, like just all kinds of like weird stuff.
So the flipping accountant says my family wanted me to make prison pizzas last night. It didn't sound appetizing. Ordered Chinese food instead. I would love to hear his definition of a prison pizza.
I was just going to ask what your definition of a prison pizza would be.
Because my definition of a prison pizza is literally like you get like saltine crackers, right? You get a little bit of water, and you literally turn it into dough, from saltine crackers into dough. And then you actually put like some type of like sauce that you have left over from dinner on your like thing, and then you put cheese, and then you put like summer sausage and stuff on it, and then you have basically like a sausage pizza, and then you put some ramen noodles, I think, because everything in Joe you gotta have ramen noodles.
Ramen, yeah, that's funny.
Michelle says better than Tiger King trash pizza. I don't know what the Tiger King trash pizza
I haven't seen Tiger King yet. I've heard.
I watched some of it, but I haven't watched the full Monty of the whole thing yet.
Brittany says she's had gator nuggets and it tastes like chicken. I've heard a lot of things taste like chicken.
That's what I hear.
I remember for years my wife would eat pork, that like because for a while she didn't eat pork or anything like that. And my mom would just tell her it was chicken all the time, and she would like believe it. Like obviously that's a pork chop deer, you know. Like, it's just funny.
We got Erin over there starving now. She's ready for some
Erin.
Pancakes or something, because it's like literally like 9 o'clock over there right now.
Just speaking of Erin, I still have your package. It's ready to go out. The only issue is I didn't see Nate this weekend, so I didn't get the keychain or whatever he was supposed to give me to put in there. So do you want me to hold it till I see Nate, or do you want me to just send it out and then he can send that to you sometime in the future? Oh, Paul, that would be epic. You see what Paul just said? Do I hear a reseller's cruise in the planning stage? That would be so cool. Like if we all plan to go like on a Carnival cruise ship together, we could probably get like a sick group rate, and then like literally we could just have like a week of like partying like in paradise together. Did you see Nate with like a tropical shirt and like some boat shoes? And I would see him rolling up in some jeans that are just like cut off for him to swim in. So I feel like that's what you would rock, Nate. Or are you like a pole person, Nate? Or are you I
like the pole.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you wear like jeans in there?
No. What? What are you trying to say?
So you just like KJ, you got some shorts, man. Can't have them.
Rose says, all right, I'll be back in a minute. Got to make some ramen. You know.
There you
go. Nick Pickthorpe said, jailhouse burritos are so yummy. It's like a delicacy to do right now. Right.
I really, you know what I want to do? One of these mornings, can we please have like jailhouse cooking with Nate?
Well,
wait, the eyes need to get real big though. Like, isn't that like the intro? Like, whoa. There we go.
What's up, guys?
By the way, everyone, please smash that thumbs up, guys. Uncle B in the hizzle. What up, man?
I don't know what's going on yet. I just woke up. Well, what are we talking about? I mean, I've been watching.
We're talking about random food.
Yeah, jailhouse cuisine.
Yeah.
We're all going on a cruise together. Wouldn't that be epic?
Talking about jailhouse burritos and ramen noodles.
We would like party it up. Like you would see my wife getting like wild and crazy.
I'm never going on a cruise, guys. I just
you don't like boats?
Man, I got seasick on a pier once.
Oh,
On a pier?
did you really?
Yeah.
Like, how does that happen?
Hey,
You guys have been
I was
talking
in San Francisco, you guys. I was up in San Francisco, and me and my wife walked out onto a pier. The next thing I know, I was like, "Oh, wait a second! How come the whole world is moving now?"
So literally, you're on the pier, like.
Yeah, I look just like that.
Rev says, "I'm
It's
going
a sad
to
story. It's a very sad story because this little girl got the same thing and she started throwing up. And so then I'm like, oh my gosh, like, this is going to happen right here, right now.
I've got seasick on a pier. Yeah. Yeah.
So
I think
my wife had to walk me off there like I was a blind person. I closed my eyes because I was so sick. And I just put my hand on her shoulder and she walked me off the pier.
Oh, man.
I'm a tough guy,
how
guys.
good was this pair, man?
They just making me laugh already this morning. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go out on a cruise ship. I don't know.
Hey, look who it is. It's Macman. What up, man? Good to see you.
You have the infamous picture of MacMan.
Do I have it still loaded in here? I don't have it on this computer, remember? I had it on my laptop.
I thought for sure that would be like your desktop background or something.
No, it's not on.
When did you add the video game consoles to the background? That's pretty cool.
I've always had that there.
How come I just now noticed them?
Whenever it's just me and Anthony, it's
it's covered up
right here. But usually I have hold on, let me actually switch that because I guess I had the song for that. There, that's normal background. I'm glad someone noticed that.
Well, that's what I was like. I've never noticed the consoles before.
Yeah, it's a hidden like fade in like image or whatever on my logo. Which making my t-shirts and stuff were literally like the biggest pain in the butt because it was like, I'm having like a nice dark logo and I couldn't put on like a white t-shirt because they're like, well, that part of the image isn't showing, blah, blah, blah. And it's, so I had to literally cut it off of my t-shirts or whatever. So, oh, man. Dana says Vegas, then we'll go to Vegas.
Dude, Hicks, yeah.
I do that all the time, man. Like, that's like my lifestyle. I'm like the clumsiest person on planet Earth. You know what I do all the time too, and like it always like wakes my wife up. I always I'll be downstairs like going in the fridge to get a drink or something, and the dogs. The way we have our kitchen set up, there's like two entrance points, like one right by the fridge, and then one like on the other side. So where our dog's bowl is like so close to kind of like where the fridge is, and I'll be by that entrance point. And I'll go to grab my drink and turn around to go, and I'll end up tripping over the bowl, spilling all of the water. The food scatters everywhere, and then I normally like catch myself on the stove and rattle whatever's there. And then my wife's always like, "Dude, what? Like, why can you not get a drink like any normal person, like past the time of like 5 p.m.?" Because it never fails. Like every night, it's dark. I'm tired. And I'm just like stumbling around looking for drink or food or something, and I always like turf it on the dog's food dish.
So get you pictures. So the first time on a cruise, the first few days are uncomfortable, but once you get the idea that if the ship sinks, you're gonna die anyway, so you have a good time.
Cruises are actually pretty awesome. Like we've been on a bunch of Carnival cruises. Like, would I go right now with Corona? Probably not. But, like, would I go next year? I'd be open to it. Like, if things are different, I'd be open to it.
I'd go on a cruise in, like, a small lake in a rowboat.
Dude, can you do, like, theme parks, Uncle B? Like, roller coasters or anything? Or does that make you sick, too?
I used to. I can't anymore because my compromised stomach.
Yeah. Yeah, my wife, she has to take, I think, Bo9 or something now. She used to like be like real big into that kind of stuff, and now like she has to take something or she gets sick on the rides.
Yeah, it's like Dramamine or something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
My
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
like Dramamine, I guess, helps like keep you centered, like like your state is centered or whatever. And like, because if you lose that, and you kind of that's how you stumble and like kind of go over the place. So by taking that, it kind of keeps you like, I guess, somehow stable or whatever.
Hey, what up, man?
What up?
I tried that Dramamine once because I did go on like a little boat tour of the San Francisco Bay while I was there. Because after I found out I got sick on a pier, I had to take that to go on the boat, right? And it worked great, except for that I was asleep halfway through the tour.
Dana said that Shad Gaspard, who used to wrestle for WWE, is missing at sea. That's crazy.
Wow.
Man, hope he's okay.
That's crazy.
OSP said Jimmy can't take baths, so he doesn't get seasick. All right, Dan, here's the next image I need of Jimmy. I need him in a bathtub.
No, you don't. Nobody needs to
in
see
a
that.
poop bag.
You know why?
And go.
There's great fat jokes when you talk about taking a bath.
There's
when you're fat and you're in the bath, it's up to here, right? Then you get out of the bath and there's only that much water. That's why I don't take baths, because it's sad to get out and see that there was only that much water in the bath. There you go. There's your fat joke for the day, guys.
We got the 9-pound hammer now.
My reality.
What up, Delton? Good to see you, man.
Nicky T says that pick is going to be epic.
No, we don't need to see that.
You know it.
Oh, dang. They said, Dana said they said he's submerged underwater, and they think he died, but they can't find him. That sucks.
Oh, man.
Who's that wrestler?
Shad Gaspard. He was part of Crime Time.
Okay. Yep.
Tag team.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What? Bath time karaoke? What?
Oh, yeah. Good call there, Nikki T. She said you're going to need arm floaties in that picture when you're in the bathroom.
9-pound hammer says very first live stream was in a bathtub. Bath time to karaoke.
That
was a good way to break the ice to do your first live.
Yep. Story of my life. Every day when I wake up and look in the mirror, that's the first fat joke I see or hear. I mean,
KJ says I'm the same way since I've had kids. I've taken Dramamine and wear C-band to ride anything.
Yep. It's sad, man. I'm not even lying. I got so sick just on that pier. You guys don't even know.
That's crazy. Like I wonder what made that happen or whatever, you know?
Because you can see the waves, and it feels like you're moving even though you're not.
Hey, Nate, can you throw up Delton's comment there? He's only 43 subscribers away from 1,000. If you guys could show him some love, I'd really appreciate it. Help him get there. We work together. We can all reach our goals. So let's help a brother out and get him to that 1K.
What is it? I don't even know what a C-band is.
I've never heard of that.
I'm about to look that up.
It's probably like a bracelet type thing. Dude, just think, your pier game can be strong again. You can have that romantic stroll down the pier with Sonia.
No, even better yet, you just take like a run to the end of the pier and just do like the Rocky, like dun, 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 dun. Just run up it or run across and be like
throw a few punches. You know what's funny? So we were in Philadelphia because I went to a conference in like Mechanicsburg area, and then I was out in Carlisle, and I was like, you know what? We're so close. Like we were in Harrisburg one day. I was like, let's just go to Philadelphia because I want a cheesesteak and I want to see the Rocky statue.
so.
It's not at the top of the steps anymore. Now it's at the bottom of the steps. Whenever you get to that museum, but yeah, I got to the steps And I was like, man, I'm gonna jog up them and do like the whole Rocky punch thing. And then I was like, you know what? No, I'm not jogging up steps. Like my inner fat man came out and I couldn't allow myself to do it. But I did walk up the steps and check it out. It was pretty cool.
Storage Dog Pirate says, "Can I get some advice? What does the average hats one buys online cost? I'm looking to order hats, but they want $25 a piece because of the extensive stitching of my logo. I've been looking at hats lately. I might be able to help you get that price cheaper. Hit me up on Instagram. Might be able to get that price down, maybe a considerable amount.
Yeah, Nate is like the new Jimmy Hart of merch. So
Jimmy Hart.
I mean, what are you trying to say?
Maybe like, get your store and wash your pirate stuff. I got new stitched hats. I got t-shirts. I got coffee mugs.
I mean,
he even has his own personal jock strap.
I mean, honestly, like, if you had to charge like $35 for a hat, I'm sure 25 plus shipping as well. Like, if it was like something like that, for your cost, I mean, you'd have to sell them for like almost $40 probably to make any money or whatever. So,
Lady Luck Junk, what's up?
You might be able to sell some for your super diehards, but honestly, like, to sell a lot of them, you would definitely need to bring that price down somehow.
There's a mustache sighting in the chat. What up, Larry? Big pimpin'. Lafferty.
What up, Larry? What up, Larry?
Hey, ladies. You like my mustache?
What y'all doing? Why is Uncle B on the show? What's going on? What up, Larry?
The question is, why wouldn't Uncle B be on the show?
Why wouldn't I be on this? Because I'm sleeping. Because I don't know how to wake up on time.
What?
Uncle B's epic. If you guys aren't subbed to Uncle B, go sub to him right now. Seriously, I have a box knife and I know how to resize things.
Jennifer Hayes, what is up? She's the newest member of the 1K club.
Yeah,
1K.
That is until Delden hits it later on today. So we need to give him that a little pushing, get him over that 1K.
If anyone's like doing some work or whatever, let her playlist run. Help her get some hours. I've been doing that to kind of help or whatever. Like when I'm just sitting down here. And let it run and stuff. So
it's awesome that she got to 1K.
That's the hardest part, unless you're doing lives or really pumping out videos and stuff. So if anyone can help her do that, that would be awesome. What up, Victoria? Nice to see you. I caught part of your show this morning. I try to catch it every morning, but it's just really hard because I go to bed so late. Literally, I went to sleep right here and woke up 6:30. My wife brought me upstairs. She's like, come on, I gotta go to the store. I'm like, what? I'm like, what time is it? She's like, 6:30. I'm like, why are you going to the store at 6:30? She's like, this way the kids are still asleep. I'm like, okay. So she tucked me in the bed and then she went to the store.
It's about to get real here, folks. It is about to. Oh Lord, this is. I don't. Okay, so
nope.
We're on Nate's channel.
Damn, IT man is at work. We're on Nate's channel. Be nice.
There's a thing that says, "I'm sorry, Jimmy." You might want to make me big, Nate. And the sad part is, it looks like it might be a real picture.
No way.
I'm scared.
My God! Are you guys ready for this?
Don't do it.
I'm ready to take you off if I see too much craziness.
That is not a real picture.
I'm
I'm glad we can't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just see his head.
Yeah, there's a lot of him showing in that picture. Like
I want to see it better. He message it to me, Dan. What are you sending out, bud?
Here, hold on. Let me. I'll send it to you.
Why do I look like I'm? Yeah, I can't see it in that. I gotta see it now though. See Dan's.
Here, hold on. I'm sending it over to Nate right now. Oh,
What's
no,
up,
that was a
Matt?
thumbs up.
Slipper. What's
There
up,
you
Matt?
go, Nate. And then you can decide whether or not you want to put that up on your thing. What up, Matt? He said, "Send that to me, Anthony." Are you asking for the Uncle B or the Nate?
That is a hilarious photo, but
I feel like Dan needs to have an Instagram of nothing but the pictures he takes.
Let's see what we got here.
Okay, so Nate, do you have anybody coming on this Wednesday for the show?
Not yet. No, I don't think so.
Are you down to bring Delden 9-pound hammer on?
Yeah, we can do that.
That's terrible.
What up, Texas Fowl?
Just want to say that.
Good morning.
I don't have tattoos like that. Forget the fact that I don't take a bath in milk either.
and drink Bud Lights and eat Cheetos at the same time.
Texas Fowl said, "Wow, what did I want? Right? What did I wake up to? I just woke up and they're like, here's a picture of you in the bathtub with milk."
Someone did a Photoshop of Uncle B in the bathtub.
I mean, I didn't see any Photoshop lines, so I mean, I'm messing with you, Jimmy.
that was a pretty good snapshot.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That was pretty good. I give that.
My question is, like, why would Sonia share something that you sent to her in confidence?
Why is it an aerial view?
Jimmy's like, hurry home, baby. I drew us a bath.
Yeah, the question is, why would anybody? Who in the world took a picture like that? Like originally,
they put a drone in the bathroom.
What world? That's what's crazy about that picture. It's not even like it's just the overall ambiance of what's going on in that picture. That was a bowl of Jimmy Cheetos cereal.
That's awesome.
Oh man,
it's actually really good editing. Damn it!
It was. How's your sales been this weekend, Jimmy?
They were okay. They weren't as good as they have been. I think I shipped out 17 or something like that.
No, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
You did a lot of sourcing this weekend too, though, and you got some good R&R this weekend with.
Yeah. Can I show the thing that I found that I never heard of that's worth a decent amount of money?
Yeah. I'd like show and tell.
And let me in the chat if you guys know if you ever heard of this. It's like it's a Logitech gamepad, but it's for this system called, why am I holding it upside down? A Samsung Nuon, which is like a DVD player / entertainment console that you could play games on. Let me know if any of you have ever heard of that, because I had never heard of it till now. I paid $15 for this. Still, the package is messed up, but it's still in the package. There's only one sold for this on eBay, and the sold is for $400.
Wow,
dope, man.
No, that package don't look too bad, to be honest.
No, it's got a staple in it here and there. Like there's a staple right there, but it's still new. Like it's never been used.
Yeah,
I had never even heard of that console or that controller or anything. I guess it failed miserably, but now since it failed, video game collectors want it. I guess that's from what I read. So I'm gonna take a chance and price that sucker really high. That was the find of the weekend, though.
Yeah, that's definitely a nice pickup. Anytime you can grab anything for $15 and possibly make 200 or 300 or 400.
Now, I got to do more in-depth research, but that's just the early on research. Like I just got it home and looked it up a little bit more. And problem is, there's not a lot of information out there on it.
Now, I want to ask some people, you guys and people in the chat, if you had an item that you listed recently, or probably in the last month and a half or so during the pandemic and on, Like it was, I wouldn't say a rare item, but something where there's not a lot of listings, but it's like, going for a nice penny. Have you listed it higher and got that higher amount? Like I have one of the last couple items that I put up, or have you kind of just went for the highest comps and got it really quick? Because like, for example, like the Talk Boy, that I got a little bit more than what, or maybe I guess I got the same because it was going. I think the highest one sold at the time was $99, but I got shipping on top, so maybe I got a little bit more. Yeah, I probably got $10 more because I think that one was free shipping. Was the one I comped was 99 free shipping for when it worked, and then like at Michael Jordan magazine, I got an extra 10 for. So
Right.
I wonder if anybody's seeing like people getting higher prices, or you guys are getting higher prices for stuff that normally, say it's been like a $20 item constantly. It's not like a very common item. It's something that, is hard to find a little bit, maybe a little vintage. Have you guys had any experience with that?
For me,
Like lately?
not lately. No, I'm trying to think. Like that, I had that doll that I just sold, that Victorious doll. Like I priced that really high just because I had never heard of it, and apparently it was a sought after doll. And I got like $45 for it, and I did not expect to get $45 for it.
What were the comps saying when you comped it, like for a new one like that?
I don't remember. I just know that the one that, because there's a couple of them, and the one that I had, there was like none available, so mine was going to be the only one listed. So I did list it high. I just don't remember the exact numbers. So it was probably, I asked 45 for it. It was probably selling for about 40 regularly. But it's just one of those things where there wasn't a lot of numbers to go off of.
Right. Kelly said that she listed a PSP game towards the higher end of the columns and it sold in a few weeks. So,
right.
Victoria said, "You saw my doll? I didn't know I had a doll."
Right. I couldn't
How
believe it.
How much am I worth?
Sorry, you're only worth $45. I apologize. I didn't, decide that.
Understood.
He got 45 doll hairs for you.
$45.
I've heard more and more people say that like recently. I heard that once at like an auction house. No, it was an auction house. I'm sorry. It was a estate sale guy. He was like doll hairs. I'm like, do you understand what you just said? Doll hairs? Am I supposed to go get like an old Barbie and pluck the hair for you or something? Or you like what?
Well, my the reseller that I watch on YouTube, just because I think he's funny and goofy, but not for Paul Cantu. Have you guys ever watched Paul Cantu?
I don't think that.
He says doll hairs all the time. He's like, he goes after vintage clothing, and he's actually got entertaining videos. I don't watch them for learning purposes. I watch them because they're entertaining. And he says doll hairs all the time. So that's kind of where I think that's where some people are getting it from.
So your best use said I paid $200 for a Animal Crossing Nintendo Switch. I got 5 of them while they were still available. Since they weren't a lot available on eBay, I was able to determine the price. Last one sold for $598.
That's epic.
Yeah, Switches have been going for crazy money. I remember whenever I got my stimulus money, and I was like, instead of like, stashing it away and doing whatever with it like I normally do, like flip it or whatever, I was like, I'm gonna get some stuff for the kids and get a couple things for the house that maybe normally I would really kind of wait on or whatever, because I was still working. I still had the business going, of course, so like financially I was pretty okay. So I went to go get a Switch, and I remember going to Walmart and telling the guy like, yeah, I'll take a Switch and a couple games. He goes, you do realize we haven't had Switches here for 2 months or something like that. And I'm like, or like a month or something like that. And I'm like, really? He's like, yeah, they're like impossible to find. So at that point, that's when I knew I messed up, because my son's been asking me for one for like the longest time. And then like, I'm just like, you don't take care of your stuff. Like, I'm not just going to spend $300 or whatever on a system. And then, So that was his opportunity to get one.
This is the doll. It was Tori. So that's the doll I sold for $45. I bought it for $3 at a thrift store. I priced it high, sold for full price. It took like 3 or 4 days for it to sell. It did not take long.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that is pretty cool, man.
Yeah, Storage Auction Pirate says eBay's been going nuts lately. I agree. Some stuff has been going for some good money, man. Like, I mean, I've sold shoes at record paces. You know what I mean? I've even pre-boxed my shoes just because they're going out kind of that fast. Like, I'll list a pair of Air Maxes and poof, like they're gone. Like, and not saying they're in the like brand new condition or anything like that. They're used, but the soles were good or whatever. They would just have a minor defect to them or damage or whatever, just very minor. I'm getting $60-$70 per pair easily, and that's kind of above like the comps because I always go higher because I run I run what's it called, like a sales, and I do best offer, so I always go like $10-$15 higher on stuff, let's say like $40-$50 and above. So, and I've been getting it. Like, he paid that and just rolled along. Like, I'm like, okay, great. So I've been really happy with some of the stuff that's been going out. You know,
that's good.
So
let's say the one thing that I know I can list high and is like a rare vintage hat, like a sports hat, like, you know.
Yeah.
The popular ones, the ones with like I said, the one with the script writing, or what's the one with the shark tooth or whatever they are. I don't know. Or the ones with the fins, or I don't know.
Yeah, those go for real good money. I've sold a
bunch. I usually know. I'm just still happy.
Logo Athletic.
Yeah. So if you find something like that, you can price it high, and if you wait it out, you'll get it for sure. Definitely. That's the first thing that comes to mind when I think about stuff that I can price higher and wait it out. Because usually there's not a lot anyways. Like when you list it, there's not a lot for sale.
Especially with football season coming up too. Like, everyone's going to be getting stuff for tailgating, and we're going to the games, and you know, they don't want to get the same old, or because like, for example, I went and looked at some Steeler hats recently, and like, I really didn't like a lot of the stuff, and like, the logo hat is probably one of the cooler hats, which my dad definitely has his still, which he always kept his like in mint condition because that was like his sacred hat. So
right. Yep.
I need to go snatch that off the whole
I just got
to borrow this for the game.
There's definitely good money in it.
Well, not the resale. I'd have it for keep.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
That's why when I got this Broncos hat right here that I wear all the time is worth a decent amount of money. It's probably worth like $80. But I'm not selling it. Like, I love this hat. No way.
Yeah, for sure.
Joseph said, "Who had to wake Jimmy up to get him up this early on the show?"
Usually I am up this early, but I've been staying up too late, and I can't go on 3 hours of sleep.
I'll take full blame for that. This guy right here takes full blame.
I was up all night doing card openings.
Nice.
We were. Him and Frank were opening up.
I don't know why I didn't find his eye on.
94, 95 tops basketball or something.
Nice.
We're trying to find like Jordans out of those cards. We found 2 Chicago Bulls cards out of that. One was BJ Armstrong. The other one was I don't even think there was a second card.
I don't think there was either.
Like we're like, let's get a Jordan, and like, you guys got everything else but Michael Jordan in his packs. And
Frank did good though. He found a Jason Kidd rookie and Juwan Howard.
He had 2 of those. A Grant Hill rookie card.
Nice. Yeah, I got a bunch of this.
Nothing, super worth money or whatever. But I mean, I'm sure if you got them graded, they'd be worth a little bit more. But it's like one of those things. Like, is it even worth getting graded? I mean, they would be. 9s or 10s, like, without question, probably, unless they were literally like smeared on the card or something.
I'm about to look up these comps.
Jimmy says, Jimmy says, I can't go 3 hours of sleep. Who do you think I am, Nate?
Look at that. Look at that doll that Brittany Brands just put up. So that same Victoria show, if you find the character Cat, that was Ariana Grande that played her. That doll's worth like $550.
Wow.
What?
Let me see if I can pull that up real quick.
Yeah, so I wish I found Cat. I found Tori, not Cat.
That's crazy.
Yep. I had never even heard of the show. I didn't even look the doll up. I just saw it was $3 and I grabbed it. I was like, let's go.
Look at that epic picture on the couch.
Is that? I was gonna say, is that on the couch?
Yeah, like literally, that's like list from my couch.
That's funny.
That's crazy to think. Like that's a newish like doll. You know what I mean? That can't be that old, right? Like what year is that doll?
2011, I think was what mine said.
What? And it's $500. Like why? Did something happen or something crazy happen where that's like they made like 5 of them or something? Like, Joe's trying to.
Obviously, the Steelers.
He's trying to start. He's trying to.
Hold on now.
No,
I agree.
Is that a real question?
Is that a real question, Joe?
Come on, Joe. Gosh.
Watch this though. I mean, it's got interest. Here's one that I'm waiting out on. I got my. Hold on, right here. Dang it! I don't know if I'm gonna show. I found a bar. So I found that same hat.
She's gonna have Sunny on Las Vegas starts at 5 today.
So that'll be a good show. Check that out, guys, if you're able to.
Right here, the third one down. I found that same Broncos. I just want to show you right here. It has 7 watchers. I have it listed right now for $129.99.
That's awesome, dude.
It's got 7 watchers, but it's got the tag still. See?
Yeah.
So that I'm gonna wait it out with 7 watchers. I'm gonna wait it out to try to get that 130.
I don't blame you. I would too.
I don't know what the Steelers have going for right now, but
yeah, I would definitely. You know what I mean? Like, I'd wait till maybe like October, November. Keep that price high. You might see someone get it for a Christmas gift or something.
All right. Like, this can't be a coincidence. I don't know. That's not the first time I've heard that in my life, Texas Val. Why is that? Why is that a thing? I've heard that twice in my life. And I'm not even trying to say, like, you know, the guy, what's his, Daryl Sheets from Storage Wars? I've heard that twice in my life. I don't know if I like it. Maybe I do.
I don't know if I see it.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, you guys have like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna wait it out till at least football season or whatever happens there, and like I'm gonna definitely hold on to that hat and wait out till after football season starts. I'm hoping when season gets ready to start, people are gonna be buying up their gear, and I'm gonna hope that hat sells.
Your brother wants to know if the Raiders script hat is the highest priced one.
Yeah, if you find the Los Angeles Raiders one, that's the one that Easy E wore.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Easy E style.
I sold that one. I found that one. I told you guys. I sold that one for like $220, and it sold like that was one. So that one sold. I had offers coming in right away, like 190, 180.
Yeah,
it finally sold full price, like really fast.
It's awesome, man.
Yeah, your brother says you have the same hair and goatee. You would need to start wearing an ill-advised tank top to look more like the Daryl Sheets. That's definitely the must go to have any type of real comparison. So
Right.
unless we can
You
get a
guys are
little
not
bit
getting me in
of,
the tank top, all right? It's not happening,
unless we need a little bit of Photoshop help from our tech
right?
guy.
I
Dan,
wonder if
man,
you guys did. Like
personal
here,
assistance needed.
did he wear glasses? There we go. Dan, if you need me without glasses.
There you go, Dan.
All right.
I think
That's
that'll
what you get. That's what you get. And that's funny though, that because I literally I don't remember who else. Someone told me that before. I don't. It was a while ago. I just remember someone said that to me.
Brittany, is that the frame picture sign? If so, hit me up because I just literally bought a Heinz Ward one.
What?
Someone outbid me on the Jerome Bettis and Heath Miller one.
How come I just know there's gonna be a picture of me in an ill-advised tank top soon? Thanks,
Oh, yeah.
Dan. I appreciate that, buddy. My
right,
bro.
well,
Yeah, sorry.
I mean, you could save him the trouble, Jimmy, and just walk over to your closet and grab one.
You think I own a tank top? You're right. I do. I do own
sun's
one.
out, guns out.
Sun's out. Flappy arms are out. I could fly with these things.
Oh man.
Well, that's funny.
So,
Sun's
guys,
out, guns out.
It's about that time. I gotta get some packing done.
Yes,
And,
sir.
Uncle B's got a show coming up soon. It's
gonna be open mic today, guys. Frank is still working on that same deal from Friday that fell through. He's still working on it. So it's gonna be just me and the open mic.
He's still hiding from the Bing,
He's still hiding from Joey Bada Bing.
the mailman.
Oh, that's good. That means I don't have to. I can keep those same pictures of him hiding from Joey Bada Bing and use them today. The entire show today will just be Frank hiding from Joey Bada Bing.
Yep. And remember, guys, if you don't show up for Uncle B's open mic, we'll find you. Just kidding. That's the best promotion there is.
Something like a little box cutter promotion. But I want to say thank you to everyone for being here. If you could, before you get out of here, please leave a thumbs up, and don't forget the Broski points for comments. We do a giveaway every month for any type of Broski points you may receive from being the first one here to leaving comments, and we need to get better at giving them away during the show as well. I keep forgetting to do it, and I'm sure Anthony does too.
Wait, your points have value?
Well, I mean, they don't have value per se. Like it's like an entry.
Each one
giveaways
for the giveaways.
No, that's value. There's value there, unlike our buffet points that have absolutely no value whatsoever.
Yeah, we gave $25 gift cards. We gave out shirts and stuff. So definitely have some type of cool stuff for you, for the viewers, for their support.
I got a whole box of Funko stuff that I'm giving away too. Some of them have like damaged boxes, but they're all brand new.
What?
Yeah. We're going to cut it off. Anyone have anything they want to promote / tell the world?
Well, you're going to hear it here, folks, guys. As soon as this show's over, I'm going to eat an entire box of cereal.
I believe it. I believe it.
I've seen it.
Anthony loves him some cereal.
Yeah.
He does. He'd be crushing that. Like box, one bowl.
Yep.
Tons of milk. Just
tomorrow, though, guys, Cajun Roots Reseller will be on our show. Wednesday, we have Delton the 9-pound hammer coming on the show. Thursday, we have Candace, your best you, coming on the show. So it's going to be a wild and crazy week. You guys get to meet and see a whole lot of faces. It's going to be pretty awesome.
But all right, guys, we're going to cut it off. Thank you so much for being here. We will see you again, possibly later today or tomorrow. So check you guys later. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic, wonderful day.